Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about how, in my opinion, Donald Trump is a G. He really is. I really like his style. I didn't know a lot about his personality. Like, I think a lot of people don't really know a lot about his personality or, his sense of humor. We only saw what we saw on TV. And that was pretty much it. There aren't a lot of people who like rub elbows with him, or who go to functions with him to know his humor, to understand what his jokes are like, what they sound like, what they feel like. You really have to know somebody to know how they joke around. If they're sarcastic or not. And I think you're seeing some of the split that you're seeing with people who don't like him and the people who do like him. That split, a lot of it has to do, in my opinion, with their ability or inability to detect satire, sarcasm. They can't, some people just can't understand sarcasm. And people really have lost their sense of humor. They've become so oversensitive to offenses, to being Jesus. They're so oversensitive to being offended by any and everything that people do or say, And unfortunately for you guys who just don't like Trump or don't get it or don't understand it, you don't understand why people voted for him and how could they, he repulses you, and oh my god, all you guys, whoever fits into that category of repulsion, I just feel sorry for you guys, because you've already destined yourself to 4 years and probably 8 years if they don't assassinate Trump. You guys have destined yourselves to at least 4 to 8 years of misery. And that's too bad, because you're going to be in that negative mind frame for so long. And unfortunately, the media is at war with him, whether they want to admit that or not. The media and all those other people that the media represents, because the media are paid to be dicks. They're paid to be assholes. So whoever's paying them and all the prostitutes and all the politicians and all of them, they have an agenda, and their agenda is not to be nice to the guy or find anything good in anything he does. So as long as you're consuming that negative energy, you're going to possibly be having 4 or 8 years of just depression, like an onset of depression that's going to come over your life like a huge wave. And if you're smart, my fellow Americans, and I do care about all these Americans, even though you guys are the opposition right now. I do care for you guys. I just know that you guys are being fed a huge line of bullshit, and the agenda is way deeper than what you think. It's way below the surface of what you think. It's really not about Russia at all. It's about a lot of deeper stuff. But I really wish you guys weren't being led astray by them, And I hope that you guys, one by one, little by little, will start to wake up to the truth and come join us on the Trump side. Start to open your mind up. Open your mind and listen to his speeches. Go back and listen. Go back and look at some old interviews of Trump and see what's in this man's heart. I think you owe it to your sanity. And you owe it to the rest of us in America who really do care about this place. You owe it to us. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to the future of your kids. Go find out the truth about this man. Stop listening to what other people tell you about him. If it's something negative, go find out for yourself. I mean, just apply that same common sense that you do in your regular life to this. You would never tell your kids to listen to rumors about people and make their judgments, right? You would always tell your kids to go find out the truth about the person and make your own judgment. So I'm just asking all of you guys to, take some common sense, old kindergarten advice. Listen to the young kids. Make your own decision. Be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. Listen to whoever you want to listen to first. Don't just take people's opinion about it. Don't take my opinion about it. I'm just giving you a little heads up about what I learned about the guy. I took my time, reluctantly, because at first I was like, what? And I took my time to listen to him, go and listen to his rallies and listen to his speeches. And yeah, he's a little fumbling over his words because he's not a public speaker. Jesus, the guy makes money for a living. I can't butcher him for not being an eloquent speaker, because this is not what he does. But the guy cares about this country, and he's got some stuff that draws people to him, and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it is that draws me to him. But I'm drawn to it, and I laugh at his jokes, and I think it's hilarious. And he's a big troll, and that's the G part about him. He's a troll. He knows how to use this modern day social media, and he's old dude, and he's good at it, and I have to give him props. I have to give him props, and I really hope that those of you who don't like him, I hope you can just open your mind, and hopefully you'll be giving him props too. You'll be giving him props, because he really is here for all of us. He really is here trying to get rid of the people who have been turning this country into just some shadow of itself. So please give the guy a chance. All right, take care, you guys.